I brought my makeup bag. You know what's in my makeup bag?
What's in your makeup bag?
Diapers and Aquaphor. That's who I am. Oh, and you know what's very important, and I have to do it for my fair children? Sunscreen, stick sunscreen. Let's talk about...
Can you not? Well, you left your car running, so.
For 2 hours. No, I'm sorry, for 12 hours. Can you believe that happens to people like me? So basically, I made plans a week ago because I have become like a neurotic mother who wants to make sure that we take our kids out enough so that they're in the real world and like they acclimate. We get in my car, we put Ro in, all of a sudden we hear, and I'm like, no. The whole car starts to sink a little bit. And I'm like, there's a flat tire. We had to pull over in front of the house. Mind you, there was a low tire pressure like indicator the day before. Like, I don't know what that means. I thought it maybe just needed a little bit of air. We are already 10 minutes late to getting to Malibu, which is also very stressful. Jordan launches out of the car. We get Ro out of the car. We have to switch car seats. We have to do the whole shebang. We drive to Malibu. Ro is screaming the entire time. We recover, we go there, we hang out, come back home. The whole day goes by. Not a care in the world. We go to dinner. My car has been running since 9 a.m. that day. And I said to my husband, I said, the car's running. He knew. If I did that, he goes, well, he could not back out of it. There was nowhere for him to go. He had to eat it like oatmeal. Slurp, slurp, bitch. So then I was like, 1 point me. He's like, no point system. I'm like, life is point systems. I turn it off, we leave for dinner, it's not off. And I was like, the car is still running as we get home at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. So it was a disaster. So my poor car, I felt like I needed to put a blanket over her and like wipe her down and make sure that she felt okay and loved. Let's talk about my friend, Kevin Jonas's new show, Claim to Fame. Very exciting. Kevin Jonas and Frankie Jonas, I guess Franklin. Franklin is a very distinguished name. Not a lot of people get away with being named Franklin. Benjamin Franklin, which is not his first name, which means he couldn't even get away with it. So the show kind of plays into the fact that Frankie is sort of the unknown of the Jonas Brothers, but if you ask me, I think Frankie is the most relevant of the Jonas Brothers. I feel like I see this. No, I'm telling you, he's in it right now. He's TikToking. He's the one to watch. He's the one that's coming up that you're like, oh, Kevin, Nick, Joe, you're all cool. You all have been hot. That was weird to say, hot for a long time. Frankie's the one. Make room for him. He's about to dominate this business. I'm telling you. I feel that from him. There's a natural sort of coolness and star power. Takes one to know one, but I see it. You know what I mean? You like have that little sparkle inside of you that's engineered by something. Should we call Kevin Jonas? He said, not busy, LOL, but it's ABC, they have to approve all the media. Whatever. Keep going. So the show is basically a bunch of people who are related to famous people living in the house, and everybody's trying to figure out who they're related to because they don't know who they're related to. It's actually a genius concept. I really do enjoy it. And I think they got the perfect host. Like, I love when things gel together. It's like a lubricated idea that fits. I don't think people are surprised when people find out who Jordan is related to. I think it's more that nobody anticipates Dr. Phil having that hot of a son. Do you know what I mean? Like, people don't realize like, oh, like you have like a really cool son that does his own thing. I think that's more what it is. It's interesting to grow up with a parent that is that famous. Could you imagine? That's like what Ro's gonna have to go through. My producers are gonna make me play a game of showing me people who are related to famous people, and then I have to guess, and you're gonna watch that. Smooth like peanut butter.
So Priscilla's famous cousin began her career singing with a purple dinosaur.
I have no idea about Barney Cast. They were in costumes. I don't even know who sang with Barney. Who? Oh my God, I can't believe Selena Gomez is her cousin. I would have never guessed that. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. I didn't know that Selena was singing in Barney. God, I should shave. Give me one I know. Give me one I know. Hit it!
Aaliyah's older brother famously dated several Hollywood senoritas.
Aaliyah's older brother? How did we cross the over there? Like Aaliyah?
No, that's her name.
I thought Aaliyah, the only Aaliyah I think of is Aaliyah. Shawn Mendes' sister?
Claire's famous daughter is one of your favorite fashionistas.
It's not Blake Lively.
No.
Claire looks so young. Zendaya. Oh my God. How good am I?
Rebecca's award-winning relative went from acting to lifestyle guru.
Who could it be? Gwyneth Paltrow?
You are so good at this. How do you know?
I work at Oh my God, Anne Hathaway played Rebecca, which is why I know that she's Gwyneth Paltrow's cousin, which we do have to discuss Anne Hathaway because I think there's probably in the archives of necessary realness, there has been some times that I have not been the biggest Anne fan. And all of a sudden she flipped a switch and the bitch is my fashion icon. She has killed every look. There is just this sort of like effortless sort of relevance that she's popped up. Give me the pink Valentino. Give me the pink Valentino. First of all, I am very close with the PR head of Valentino, and somehow I didn't get invited to that show, but that's okay. The pink version, the cropped mini, her face looks gorgeous, her body looks incredible. She looks like the best version of herself. She is giving fashion. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. The Amy Winehouse, the Gucci vibe with the sunglasses. There's very few times where I see a look on a famous person and feel like, holy every single part of this look worked. You feel like people look good and they kind of put things together and you think it's like, oh, they're pulling from like the latest stuff, so you think it's good. That was a curated look that she just killed. The Schiaparelli in Cannes look, the top and the pants. That's like sophisticated mom and famous person on vacation. It's very Amal Clooney. I could also see her in that. The color blocking there, the different colors. She's not missing, huh? The Armani white sequin I had not seen until this very moment, with the sleeves and the little train, and sort of the French girl bang. What? I don't like blue jewelry, like sapphire, deep sapphire. To me, it ages. I'm an emerald girl. Anne has transformed. I don't know if she's transformed, but she has come into her own in a way that we have not seen before, which is transforming. And she looks great, and it's really been exciting to see her. I think she's garnered a new wave of fans. And now you know what I am, big Anne stan. Anne stands for Anne. Hashtag. Did I tell you that I went to a nutritionist and he told me, did I tell you guys this last week? And you know why I went? For you. Because I was really suffering with energy and I felt like I'm not gonna get through the day eating this way. And I constantly felt frustrated and constantly was looking for my next meal and constantly thinking, what am I gonna snack on? And I told the guy, I was like, listen, he took my blood. He knew everything. I said, well, I have cottage cheese in the morning with fruit. He goes, oh, you're eating mold and fat. Got it. That's not helping energy. I eat so much food now. Don't you think my energy is really good for right now? Swear to God. 2 eggs this morning, blueberries. I'm doing what I eat in a day. Go on. 2 scrambled eggs this morning, that's a lie. I had 1 scrambled egg this morning with some strawberries. Then I have a fruit like snack 2.5 hours later, so I have my fruit. I can also have like strawberries with cut roll with like a salad or asparagus or 1 cup of rice. He told me brown rice is the worst thing for you in the entire world. He said dairy also, especially in this country, there's so much. I'm like the whole milk girl with like chocolate powder and the cappuccino. Anyway. And then I have like asparagus again, and then I get an optional fruit before dinner if I'm hungry, and then I have like a lean meat, I have a salmon or a fish of some kind, cod, do you like cod, like peel it, and then I get 2 scoops of gelato. The most inflammatory thing you can eat. Never felt better. That was riveting stuff. You guys, Necessary Realness, if you want to subscribe, you do it here. If you want to watch, you do it here. And if you want to comment, you do it all here.